Excuse me. Excuse me. Welcome back to Kamen Rider Review, episode number 141. I was hoping to get done 4 episodes, but time-wise, that's not going to be able to be, so could do that. So we're reviewing just 2. 41 and 42, the Virgo arc. Yeah, there's a reason why I call it the Virgo arc, because this advances more of the plot of the series. Like, wow. And we're getting close to the end game with this one. So, yeah, so in the case of the first episode here, so Tachibana recommends everybody except for Keigo, Gen, and Meteor leave the club because they think that needed. And then Virgo proceeds to attack everybody and spook them, and they all leave. Even Yuki. And this all to thinking, oh, we can't have a cosmic. And before this, Tachibana pays the Rabbit Hatch a visit, which I gotta admit, this is something. They do like watching Master. They do who this is in the Master the very next episode. And this is interesting though because Tachibana has only been seen on the M bus. Yes. So, like, okay, you can transform to get this particular thing, get this vase, and Meteor you can stop him if you need to. And it's like, oh yeah, I can give you authorization to basically use the M bus. So, it's automatic because, well, what's going to happen in the next episode is going to be the reason why it's automatic. So, and then of course, Keigo says, training is over. Tachibana, you're Vertigo. Yeah. Thanks to the Nuggets. Yes, his cosmic nuggets. They would figure out the fact that he is, in fact, Virgo. They fight for it, and then Libra shows up. Gets him away from it. And they reveal, and here's the thing. Libra had no idea that Virgo is Eto. Zao did. And of course, yeah. And of course, when he finds out, oh yeah, the fact he's Virgo, and the fact that, and you know what he does? He sends Meteor to Dark Nebula. Like, wow, that is ballsy. Sending one of the Kamen Riders to Dark Nebula. Well, he actually sends a reveal that for the next episode. So, yeah. So it just them, and of course, then we have Gen reconnect everybody, despite the fact that Tomoko and Meteor are in another dimension. Supposedly, they're alive because his device is so active. Okay, so then they practice it, and of course they kind of call him out, and they already know he's Virgo. Eventually, he's able to destroy it, and well, and lead to a warehouse and use the cosmic vase. Eventually, able to smash the vase, and then not only we revealed Tachibana as Virgo. But then, of course, then he opens up the Dark Nebula, and it's revealed everybody who sent Dark Nebula was not actually sent there. They're actually put in suspended animation on the M bus. And then, well, we already knew that Tachibana was Virgo, and then, of course, everybody finds out. Now, Tomoko was the first one to find this out that basically Tachibana, who was also Virgo, is also Professor Emato, Keigo's father's friend. And then he's shot by Sagittarius. Yep, because he's a traitor. And before this, like, he's part of the Anti-Zard Alliance. The fact he was an agent of it. Yeah, and of course you have Meteor and Fourze fighting him. While basically Libra transport everybody who came there, except for Keigo, to a different location. As where they went, don't know yet. So he feels that he's one who he tells Keigo that he killed his father over power, and then of course he ends up fighting. You gotta tell him something more. Then Libra and Leo come along and beat the crap out of him, and then he dies. Yep, making the first person president in this series to die. Sagittarius just easily walks right through Fourze and Meteor. And then, of course, it's obviously the Sagittarius is, in fact, the chairman of the school. which of course we have already know that because they kind of hint at this. Oh yeah, and there's two disciples left, Gemini and Pisces. And those power revealed over the course of the remaining 6 episodes. Sadly, I was hoping to get like all of this done today, but that ended up not be happening. It's not just due to the fact Konosuba. Could it be due to I Lied Briefly? No. I think it's due to the fact I was not able to get a lot done today, due to the fact I was watching a movie today. That's probably the reason for it. So that's probably the reason for that. But really good here. We are it's like basically you can think of it as it seems as though like for this third story, it's like this is the plot driven arc. We are advancing the story forward. There's also mention of this Day of Awakening. And Lebra is questioning it. Like, if it's possible this is happening. I'm like, that's interesting. Like, there's doubt. Alright. I like the fact, basically, that these characters get something to do. Because the principal part of this point has not been doing much during this arc. Yeah, it seems as though once he got defeated, it's like, oh, he creates disciples. It's like, okay, so the first person he basically chosen was Capricorn, and then it was Aquarius, and then Taurus. 3. But there are 2 left. Gemini and Pisces. Oh yeah, and they also feel that, well, the fact that Scorpio, who actually was the homework teacher from the first, 16 episodes-ish, yeah, the fact that yeah. But we're getting close to the end here. And, well, as for who Gemini is going to be, we'll find out who it is, along with Pisces. And I think those 2 are the last 2 Zondarts introduced, because I think we've pretty much gone through almost all of them in this series. There's one more, apparently, after the series, but in the main series itself, there's only going to be 2 more introduced, so we'll get more of that later on. Yep. But yeah, this is going to be pretty much a particular review. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn notifications, and do not hit the dislike button. Tomorrow I'm putting this behind me. And that's definite. I will try to. Okay? But until you see the next video, bye.